Welcome back to Let's Replay Neverwinter Nights 2 Mask of the Betrayer. This is Big Los, and we are on some sort of cliff in Mulsantir that is inaccessible from anywhere except for this shadow portal. So we emerged from the shadow portal during the day, which means we couldn't go back through. So that means we had to rest until nighttime. Unfortunately, when I tried to rest, it said that I needed 4 hours until I could rest, so I had to wait around a while before I could actually rest, and then it was dark. So now we can go through the shadow portal again. And yes, we want to enter the portal. Now, since we're going through this thing and it's been a rest cycle, a lot of these enemies are going to respawn that we've fought before. Remember, this area is infested with shadow umber hulks. Well, they're just going to start spawning right on top of us. So we're going to have another battle. As soon as we pull away, they'll start appearing. Right? Anytime now. There they are.
Yes.
Alright, let's cast...
You have need of me?
Hiss of Sleep, since these things are... I guess you can call them alive. They're not undead. Oh, I guess we can't reach there, can we?
Yes.
And I actually want to give Sophia a melee weapon.
Press the attack, quickly!
Oh, we can't do it yet.
Yes.
Well, let's disarm your crossbow. Same thing with you. You have a bow. Let's put your spear back on.
I will do what I can.
Alright. Now, unfortunately, he was by himself. If there were like the other 5, we could probably get them all. I want to do a coup de grace.
Half-minded soil tiller, dreamless wretch.
If it even works in this game.
I will do what I can.
Alright, let's give Sophia that +3 dagger that we found. Put that, I guess, over here. We'll equip that.
This one stands no chance.
So let's try it. Wait a minute, how did it become awake again? How did that happen? Coup de grace.
This one needs to be kissed with my...
Well, I don't know what happened, really, but... I guess you can't coup de grace these things. See, I have magic circle from against evil, and I got protection from evil. So that way we're not getting confused by these things. See, there's another 4 over there. We can try to get them all with one meteor swarm. If you can reach that far, Sophia. Can you reach over there? Sure. Make sure defensive casting's on. Uh-oh, there they come. That's it? That's all the damage that you did? Well, let's have Janik do one. Let's do it on a location. Well, we don't want to hit ourselves. Let's put it right about there. Alright, they failed their reflex saves. We still have our work cut out for us. I wonder if these things regenerate their health. I know, we could put one of these horned devils behind him. Let's put one, like, right there.
Press the attack, quickly!
Uh-oh. Nice. Alright, we killed one of them.
It was a mistake to challenge me.
Ah, they turn around. They know who the true threat is. Yeah, we don't want to waste any more spells.
This one stands no chance.
Yeah, if you want quick XP, just come here after rest cycle. It'll be good. Oh, somebody got a critical hit. These things have a lot of HP, don't they?
I am your It was a mistake.
Why do you all change who you're attacking?
Mouth-breathing, corpse-loving.
Shall we indulge ourselves?
Alright, good job, Dan. Hey, it looks like these things have a really hard time hitting this thing. Let's switch everybody to long-range weapons.
Press the attack, quickly!
The more you struggle, the more painful your death will be.
Man, how many times do I have to press the button? There we go.
On your guard, foes approach.
Let's have you collect these
This
treasure
one needs
bags.
to be kissed.
What's the matter? Uh-oh. You get stuck. Oh, there goes our horned devil. Alright, we don't want to
It
provoke
seems we
attacks of
have
opportunity. Let's go
unpleasant
back to
company.
melee.
To the abyss with you.
Let's just petrify that one.
Worthless wretch.
Alright, it's stone now. Why don't you come over here and attack this one?
I will do what I can.
Alright, now we got flank. Almost.
This one's...
Alright, good job, Dan. Ah. Now you guys can just attack this thing and it won't do anything. Nice critical hit. I wonder if most undead are immune to petrification. Yeah, and it shatters into a million pieces. Let's get the treasure bag. And we got 4 volatile essence from that one. Okay.
Yes?
Let's have you grind this thing up.
I will lead now. Follow.
Alright, let's go into the Death God's vault. Whoa. How did I appear over there? No. I mean, I like Dimension Door and all, but I don't like it happening when I didn't say for it to happen. Alright.
Yes?
So let's summon Kaji.
LMA Vokrain.
There is a trap on this door. Let's put stone skin on it.
Digir de Quijun.
Put spider skin.
Yes.
And
liking
do
Fuzan.
improve mage armor.
Yes.
Maybe you can see the trap that's over here. Yep. Let's examine it. What, you can't examine this trap? Could you disable it? Oh, I think this is one of those traps you can't disarm. There we go. Alright, so we got it, but we didn't get any XP. That sucks.
I will lead now. Follow.
Now before we go in, let's wander around, see if we can find some other random encounters. Aha! I see a shadow spider. Let's go to our ranged weapons.
All who can hear, follow.
Yes?
You have need of me? It was a mistake to challenge them.
Half-minded soil tiller, dreamless wretch.
Danger approaches. Be on your guard. The more you struggle, the more...
Well, at least this thing doesn't know it's being shot at. Oh, it's casting haste on itself. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to put persistent haste on. You know what? This could probably wait till later. Why is it? It keeps casting haste. Cast it like 3 times. Alright, back to melee weapons.
Half-minded soil tiller, dreamless wretch.
Oh, we got some shadows over here. Man, these enemies are tough. This creature resembles a large shadowy spider. There's a glint of malevolent, cunning intelligence in its multifaceted eyes, and an oily black ichor drips from its fangs. Disgusting. job. Let's have everybody hang back.
with you.
Switch back to long-range weapons. There you go.
The waking world is done with you.
Of course.
Oh, you didn't switch? Oh, come on. How many times do I have to press the button?
I will do what I can.
Alright, we got water essences out of it. It looks like the shadow is casting a shadow. That's kind of weird. Whoa. Don't attack Kaji. Oh, this is perfect. We'll just keep leading him around while we're shooting him.
This one stands no chance.
This
Oh, now is it attacking somebody?
To the abyss with you.
half-minded soil tiller, dreamless wretch.
Good job, Gann. You're quite deadly with that spear.
You have need of me?
Let's check out one of these unmarked graves. There's actually 2 of them over here. Bunch of gold. The Lich Skull. It improves concentration and spellcrafts at the cost of some charisma. Yeah, we could give this to Sophia. The Black Robe of the Archmagi. We could probably give this to Sophia as well. Although I think her Skin of Shadow might be better.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Yes.
Oh, this one... Yeah, this one is definitely better. Why can't you wear this one? Because you're not evil? No, you're true neutral. Well, I guess we'll sell it then.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
But we'll give you this Lich Skull. It'll reduce your charisma, but you really don't use charisma. And then you'll get spellcraft plus 12, concentration plus 12. You get spell resistance 24 from this one, which is better than 18.
Yes.
I guess you could put this on. Oh, if you take this off, then he's got like a cat head. But if you put this on, he takes the cat head off. What does this do anyway? This improves charisma. Okay, let's do that then.
You have need of me?
And we'll sell some of this stuff later. Let's check out the other unmarked grave. You get a shield of dark steel tower. Okay, nobody can use this, so we're gonna have to sell it. Greater cloak of protection versus good. Kind of useless. And 3,000 gold.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this. I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Now we are overloaded with this bag. Even still.
The sheer amount of garbage.
Hmm?
How heavy is this thing? 48 pounds.
Come this way.
Hmm?
I think you've missed. Come this way.
I cannot. Yes.
Well, we're gonna have to get rid of something.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Okay, that's better. We're gonna have to sell some stuff before we gain any more items. I thought there was a third unmarked grave around here. I guess not. Maybe as we wander around we'll find it.
This does not resemble its counterpart in Mulsantir. Strange.
No, but we really haven't checked out the counterpart in Mulsantir yet. Ah, there's the third unmarked grave. Actually, there's two more here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. It's the same ones. Alright, let's go inside the Death God's vault. And off we go. We'll save Persistent Haste for afterwards.
There are few who would brave the tattered black gates that tie this Shadow Mulsantir to its twin. Yet you have come, brave or not. What is your reason for coming here? Has something called you to this place?
Are you Kaelyn the Dove? Your siblings have been looking for you.
That does not surprise me. My siblings are loyal and often quite persistent. No doubt it was Ephraim or Sousa who you met. Possibly both. I have been cut off from the menagerie for some time, and it seems they have not given up the hunt. But it would be unlike them to surrender such a hunt, especially for their sister. I am Kaelin, formerly of the House of the Triad. My spirit now lies within the House of Ilmater.
Ilmater, the god of martyrs and suffering, correct?
You know his name and his acts, then. He calls us all, and comforts the wounded. Even in this place, I can feel his presence, and it grants me the strength to continue on.
What brings a priest of Ilmater to the Shadow Plane?
I seek entrance to the depths of this vault. The next stage of my pilgrimage lies there, and this gate before me is but another obstacle placed in my path.
Do you know how to open the gate?
I have stood before this door and studied its surface for days countless, and let my eyes fall upon black, the thin etchings of its surface. If you relax your eyes to the shadow, you see the true depths of the artistry of these mosaics, some written in ash, others in shale, slate, and dyed tile black. Within these shades is a key, and once unlocked, the path will continue on.
How did you get to the Shadow Plane?
I have spent most of my life traveling the plains. Even so, it took me a long time to sense the ebb and flow of the portals in Mulsantir. With enough concentration, I was able to bridge them, although, judging from your strength, it was more difficult for me than for you.
Have you noticed anything else while you've been here? Actually, let's ask this one. Are the portals in the Shadow Plane affected by time, like the ones in Mulsantir?
That is a good question. I know the ones in Mulsantir unveil themselves at night. If so, the darkness of the Shadow Plane should leave the portals to Mulsantir always open, but that is merely a guess. Although, since the flow of streets, and even potential obstructions, in Mulsantir may not be here, there may be more portals here than were evident in Mulsantir. I have not explored enough to say. But again, what I offer are guesses only. Do not take my words as truth unless you have a chance to test the portals yourself.
think she's talking about the portal by the cliff. So have you noticed anything else while you've been here?
Most of my time has been spent reaching this place. But I have seen fires in the distance here in the Shadow Plane, but I do not know who else is here. I spotted them down by the ferry. I suspect they may be visitors like us. The native creatures I have encountered have little use for flame.
Why would anyone come here from the realms?
I think the two of us may not be the ones best suited to ask such a question, as we both came here with purposes of our own. As for others, seclusion is one reason. The Shadow Plane is a place to hide secrets, close but beyond the reach of most thieves or watchers. Evil things may transpire here, far from the eyes of others.
How did you fight your way past all those creatures?
It was actually easier to go forward than retreat, so do not think me brave. Many were the shadows that I fought on my way here, and as I explored this place, they arose anew from the darkness. I suspect that with the passage of time, even the opponents you faced on the way here may arise again to face you.
How fast do the creatures here return?
I believe they returned within a day's cycle. It may have been less. Time is difficult to track within this plane.
This structure is more massive than the one in Mulsantir.
It is. Unlike the other structures, it is not a shadow of Mulsantir. It was purposely built on the Shadow Plane by priests of Myrkul.
Why did the priests of Myrkul build it here?
This place was chosen for its secrecy. Few can travel here as they would in the realms, and even once here, fewer can survive its inhabitants. Its purpose was a library and a prison. The priests of Myrkul used it to store valuable artifacts and relics. They also imprisoned enemies of the faith here, ones they needed to keep in shadow and silence.
What did they do with them?
For those who needed to be silenced forever, or had simply passed on to the City of Judgment, a crematorium was also said to lie within these walls. Myrkul had many enemies, both within his temples and without. Many died in Myrkul's name with no one to hear their last words, with no one to help ease their suffering.
We might have asked this already. Why did the priests of Myrkul build it here?
This place was chosen for its secrecy.
Oh, yeah.
Few
okay.
can travel here. Its purpose was They also imprisoned enemies of the faith here, ones they needed to keep in shadow and silence.
Why is this a structure to Myrkul when it's a temple of Kaelin in Mulsantir?
Even the roles of gods and their priests can change in time. Myrkul was once god of the dead, and then Kaelin took up that role. But Myrkul's creations still remain.
How much of the structure have you explored?
Beyond the Great Hall? Not far. Many of Myrkul's priests remain in the antechambers. I did not wish to reveal myself to them until I had finished my studies of the gate to the level below. Still, I suspect I will only find what I seek in the side chambers, where the priests still carry out Myrkul's rituals.
I thought this place was abandoned.
The disciples of Myrkul remain, but they are mummified now. They are difficult opponents, but perhaps together we may best them. I can lend my powers to yours if you wish.
Mummified priests? Any advice on dealing with them?
My belief in Ilmater may allow us to defeat them simply by faith alone, by turning them. Some may be too strong for such power, however. Fire may serve us well against them, but be careful not to let them get too close. Their touch carries rot and disease, tools of Myrkul. If you wish me to join you in defeating them, it may be worthwhile to let me rest, so I can pray to Ilmater for spells to fight such diseases before we continue on.
Alright, I think that's all we can ask. Your strength will fade the longer you remain. Come with us. We can make use of your powers.
I do not doubt your words. This place has sapped my strength, and will continue to do so. Still, my purpose is here. I must find a way to the lower vault. No matter what I try, this gate blocks my efforts. I can find no key, no means of opening it. I do not know what more to do.
Come with me. I have use for a healer, and you could use a break from staring at that gate.
I do not like the thought of being reduced to my uses, nor leaving before I learn how this gate might be opened. Yet this gate has yet to yield its secrets. Perhaps elsewhere in this vault lies a key. I pledge myself to your service. Let us see what good we can achieve by our alliance, and may Ilmater bless our endeavor.
Before we leave, I had some questions about this place.
Of course. What did you wish to know?
Alright, we'll lose influence if we ask this. Or if we say this, I should say. Okay, we've asked these other two, so let's just be on our way. Kaelin is a cleric and is capable of casting powerful healing spells. Her cleric abilities also make her very useful when battling undead, and her half-celestial heritage grants her a number of unique racial feats such as immunity to disease and damage reduction versus non-magical weapons.
Yes?
Well, let's change her portrait first. If we talk to her, we can gain a little bit of influence. But I'm not sure how good that'll be, since she's good and I'm evil. I don't really need a bunch of influence with her. Is this the only one that there is? No. Here's the other one. Alright, so let's check out the feats. Being a cleric, she has access to heavy armor. She doesn't have tower shield proficiency, just regular shield proficiency. She can have martial weapons. She does combat casting. She has divine might, so she can spend a turn attempt to add charisma bonus to weapon damage. For how many rounds? 7 rounds. So she can have plus 7 damage for 7 rounds. That's pretty good. We might do that a lot. And she has extra turning. So she'll negate 5 points of damage if she's not struck with a magic weapon. She has dark vision. She has immunity to disease. Natural armor bonus is +1. Master charm monster as a spell. That could be useful. She has resurrection as a spell. Summon planetar as a spell. Word of faith as a racial spell. She has resist acid, cold, electricity, poison. Spell resistance is 10 plus her level. She can move 20% faster because of her wings. So what happens if we put haste on you? It'll be even faster than that. And then she has domain spells. Aura of Courage is a bonus spell. What's your power? Oh no, this is your power. You gain access to the following spells. Magic Circle against evil, lesser planar binding. Well, I hope you've had that prepared. No, you didn't prepare that, did you? Yeah, we're gonna have to rearrange some of your spells. But not now. It's not gonna let us rest yet. Strong Soul, what does this do? Gain a +1 bonus to Fortitude and Will saving throws, as well as +1 bonus to any saving throw versus death magic. So I want to turn off her spellcasting. It's on overkill right now. Even at scaled, she'll cast spells that are too strong for the encounter.
Yes?
Alright, let's put on Persistent Haste.
Who's like in Fruzan?
Come on, follow Kaji.
Alright.
To me, my allies, I shall lead.
So you don't have any stone skin or anything? I guess not. You don't have stone skin or premonition? That could be a problem. There's no premonition. No greater stone skin either.
You have need of me?
Well, we do have a stone skin for you. Let's put that on.
Vigil de Cuijun.
That's better. Any other busts that we could put on? Yeah, we could put on spider skin on you.
Who's like in Fruzan?
Oh, I have 2 of these prepared. I should probably get rid of some of those. Alright, let's head on over here. And there's some mummified priests, so we're going to use undead to death. Actually, you know what? There's 4 of them. I want to get them all in an area to attack me. So let's see if we can startle these guys.
Tarenre Masenabok.
Alright, what are they casting? Oh, they're trying to cast silence on me, huh? That one cast bull strength.
Tarenre Masenabok.
Why don't you all come in the room, huh?
For the crusade.
By the way, what weapon do you have? A +4 mace. I wonder if we have a better weapon than that. This really isn't a better weapon. We could give you a longbow. How about one of these? Axe of the Culling.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
We gotta give you a long-range weapon, too. Yeah, you missed. Yeah, too bad we don't have lightning. I'd like to get him in a line here. You get him in a cone, though. That barely did anything, though. I want to get these guys to move. You toss a fireball at them? They're gonna stay put until they cast all of their spells. Oh crap, we've destroyed this thing. That means a Dreadwraith is gonna come out. Wonderful. Alright, I wonder if we can control this guy. Attack this one, Kaelin. It failed a will save. That means it should be under our control.
Press the attack, quickly.
Okay, we need to issue a command.
Press the attack, quickly.
Yeah, start attacking your buddies.
Charge!
On your guard. Foes approach.
Alright, what else should we use on these guys? Maybe Vampiric Touch? I wonder if that'll work. that even work? Or did we miss? No, we hit him. It must be immune to negative energy damage. Any other cones that we can use? Yeah.
Press the attack, quickly!
Alright, let's get these guys in a cone. Oh, the priest is casting Flame Strike. They both failed their fortitude saves. So one of them died over here. How much XP did we get? 201. Looks like that one enlarged itself. Where does it say it's enlarged? Well, its strength is increased and it would decrease its dex, wouldn't it? It does decrease your AC and your... I don't know. Lawful evil. Yeah, just attack somebody, will you?
Press the attack, quickly!
So in that jar was 570 gold pieces. Yeah, every time you disturb these offering urns, a dreadwraith will come out. So I actually want to preserve all of them, because we're going to need those for later. Alright, that one's dead.
You are... oh, I don't know any...
Alright.
Shall we indulge ourselves?
And the mummified priest killed the wraith and we get the XP for it. Nice.
Yes.
Once we lose control of this thing, we're going to have to attack it. And it has 158 hit points. Oh, wait a minute. Why don't you grab that treasure bag? Get a bunch of essences out of it. We will give them to Sophia.
You have need of me?
Since we have this guy with us, we might as well make use of him. So let's go this way. And we have some Death Knights over here. So we have most of our Bigby's hands. We're going to need those. What mortal dares to disturb us? You'll never leave this place alive. And when you are dead, I shall see to it that you join us in our eternal vigil.
The spirits of Rashomon shall soon gain another.
Alright. We need to back up, and then we're gonna cast Bigby's hands on all these guys. On this one in the middle, on that one, on this one.
You are... oh, I
You
don't
should
know
summon
any profanity.
the
How embarrassing.
Planetar. Just put him right there.
My magic will erase this nuisance.
Oh, you can also cast Bigby's. You know what? Cast Bigby's on this guy. Get rid of that one. And cast on that one, and then we'll do Sunburst on him.
To the abyss with you.
Okay, he's grappled. Alright, this one needs to be grappled. So we'll cast this on him, just in case Sophia's doesn't work. Okay, got him. We need to tell this thing to attack.
Press the attack, quickly!
My magic will erase this nuisance.
Get out of the way and then cast a spell. Let's cast Undeath to Death on him.
To the abyss with you.
Same thing with you.
As easy as dreaming.
Do you have any good spells? Yeah, let's move out of the way and try to cast Bombardment. Oh no, too large of an area. I don't want to break these things, these offering urns. My bad. Alright. How about Flame Strike? There we go. But Kaelin needs to move. Well, I don't know if any of them died. Uh-oh, this one evaded his grapple attempt. We're gonna have to do another one. Target area has this effect, and why is he moving? Kaelin,
You...
gotta tell this guy to attack.
Oh, I don't know any profanity. How embarrassing. For the crusade.
And you've taken way too much damage. Why don't you come out of the area, will you? Oh yeah, mass heal. That should be pretty good. Like right there. What, you can't do that? Why not? Uh-oh. Yeah. You need to leave. Okay, cast just regular heal on yourself then, if you have it. There it is. Just cast that on yourself. Cast Sunburst. You cast Sunburst twice. Where's Gann?
As easy as dreaming.
What are you doing, buddy? You try to heal. Oh my god! I guess I can't move her far away enough, can I? Alright, so what's happening here?
Press the attack, quickly!
They're casting all of those. Instead of doing this, let's do heal on her.
For the crusade.
Alright, now do Undeath's Eternal Foe. On somebody, I guess. Yeah, like right there.
Alcido expul vindict.
Shall we indulge ourselves?
Yeah, you might as well summon a creature.
Danger approaches. Be on your guard.
Do you have anything summoned? No? How about a Mordenkainen sword? Alright. There's a fiendish dire rat here. Let's kill it. Alright, now can you do mass heal? Or did you already use it? You already used it! How about undeath to death? Alright. We killed it. Let's try Sunburst. Oh good, this one's almost dead. 615 XP. Nice. We killed 2 of them. Alright, who cast the blade barrier? Oh, the Planetar did it.
Half-minded soil tiller, dreamless wretch.
So this one had some type of ring. This is the key that we need. And we got some power essences. What do you make of this ring?
The city of judgment you go.
The Bone Dancer's ring. We've seen this before. Gives you immunity to death magic and level and ability drain. Gives you resistance to piercing and slashing 10. What type of rings do you have? Ring of resistance and ring of power. Ring of the Frozen Falls and ring of protection. Ring of protection plus 3. Ring of divine power 4. Let's give this to her.
I shall do so.
So where is this last Death Knight? Must be around here somewhere. This thing is... Are they fighting each other, the Planetar and the Elemental?
Yes.
That's pretty funny. Yep, Planetar killed the Greater Earth Elemental with his blade bearer. That's pretty
Pity of
funny.
this with you.
Alright, so we get a volatile power essence. I guess that mummy died. Whatever happened to him? Planetar killed the... Oh, the Planetar killed the mummified priest. And then we get the 201 XP. Nice. Ouch. Kaelin,
Enemies have fallen upon us.
unsummon this guy, will you? Thanks. 2 volatile power essences. Alright, so we're in a massive library here. I guess we could check it out later. But first, let's go back here. Since we've cleared out all the monsters. And let's look at this gate. The door is black, gleaming even in the dim light of the shadow plane, and etched with curving runes. It seems crude somehow, like a lesser copy of a grander work. The keyhole, if indeed it is a keyhole, is a thin vertical opening. It seems more suited to a smooth metal blade than an ordinary key. Sophia, those runes are unfamiliar to me. Have you seen them before? These runes are familiar. I've seen them before, though I can't recall their exact meaning. I'm half certain that they've been altered, etched a second time to distort their meaning. If they'd been written properly, I think they would have considerable power, a force that would defy or unmake reality. Try to use the Death Guard's key. The Death Guard's key is clearly the wrong size and shape to fit into the keyhole. It must be used on some other door within the Death God's vault. So what other doors are there that we can use it on? Oh, here's a locked door. And we can open it. It's actually not locked, but if we have somebody without the key, it appears as locked. But since you have the key, it appears as not locked. Let's check out this ancient mosaic. This mosaic is very old. Picked out in gleaming tiles of black and gray, it depicts a ferocious battle scene, a swirling melee of humans, fiends, and others that you cannot make out. Your eye is drawn to a figure that stands nearly in the center of the battle, facing a towering fiend. His sword is raised above his head, bright silver with an unmistakable shape. It is a sword that you know. No, it can't be. The shape of the sword is unmistakable. The figure portrayed in the mosaic, whoever he was, bore the sword of Gith, as you once did. Let's examine the mosaic more closely. Each of the tiny figures has been created with great care, representing human and demi-human warriors, fearsome devils, winged celestials, and a single-horned dragon. Oddly, you have difficulty determining who is fighting whom. Some humans seem to be allied with the devils, while others oppose them. The sword-bearer is clearly fighting against the devils, but so are the dragon, the celestials, and many of the humans. A strange company of allies indeed. Yeah, we'll learn more about this later. If we look at the other one, I think it's the same thing. Mosaic is endlessly fascinating to look upon. Its ferocious battle continues, a swirling melee of mortals and fiends. As always, your eye is drawn to the central figure who bears the sword of Gith. If we examine it more closely, it says the same thing as the other one does. Alright. So we're kind of running up on time for this episode. I'd like to go check out this library first. But that'll take time in and of itself. So we'll explore it in the next episode. What will we find out here? Will we find tomes of ancient lore? Perhaps some scrolls? Why would we need some scrolls? Well, there'll be extra spells that we can cast that we didn't prepare. Also, what's the deal with these giant books and this gong? Find out next time. This is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. See you next time, man. Tango India.